Hey, what's up guys, it's Arun from APB TV, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Panasonic G85 on this channel coming up. Alright guys, so the Panasonic G85 is a stunning camera, and it's a camera that I use for basically every video that I make. In fact, I'm filming on this camera right now, and so I've had to set up an LX100 right over here, and so now I'm filming with the LX100 as well. And so you can see this is my setup over here. I've got my Rode Video Micro over here on the top, and I get all my audio quality from that. And I've got the G85 over here, and I film all my clips of that. I sometimes pull out the LX100 if I want to get a two-way shot like this, but mainly I film with the G85 because I just love this camera to bits. It does have some flaws, and I'm going to be touching on them in just a few minutes. I want to stress a couple of points about this camera before we get straight into the review. First of all, its naming is a little bit awkward. First, it's called the G85 where I am, it's called the G80 in other places, it's called the G81 in other places, and it's called the G8 in even more different other places. It's all the same camera, guys. You're looking at the exact same camera, they're just called different names for some reason. Another thing to think about when you're purchasing this camera is it's an upgraded version of the G7. For example, this camera has a second generation 5-axis image stabilization, so you get some smooth steady pans on this camera, unlike the G7. I'm not going to bore you guys with a ton of information that you already know about this camera, so what I am going to do is going to take this camera outside and I'm going to film a bunch with it, and I'm going to give you some live results so that you can tell me which camera you like. Alright guys, I'm filming outside now with the 12 to 60mm kit lens that comes with this camera, and you can see how the stabilization and everything looks on this camera right now. I'm filming on the manual filming mode. Screen, if I try to flip it, it just gets stuck just like that. So what I have to do is I have to pull the screen back out like that, and then I can flip it. It's a minor thing, but it does get a little bit annoying at times. Alright guys, so I have to say that the features this camera packs is crazy. Like, literally crazy. It's got a 4K burst mode of images, so if you want to take sports images, you've got that. And it's got super close-up macros, so if you can see here, it's really close to these rocks. And if you look at what's on the screen, it's keeping it pretty good. So I'm going to give you a test right now of what this looks like. Alright guys, so this is an example of what 4K video looks like on this camera. Now, you're not going to be seeing this in 4K because my computer, if I told it to render 4K, it'll probably die. So what I will be doing is downsizing the video on my computer to 1080p. So this is 4K downrest to 1080p video, and it looks really clear. And one thing I love about this camera as well is that it has stabilized video even with 4K, because it's actually stabilizing the whole sensor rather than having it digitally stabilized afterwards. So 4K video is 5-axis image stabilized. Okay guys, so I hope you liked all those 4K video tests. I'm sure it's going to be a pain in the ass for me to edit those, but I think they'll come out looking pretty good. So there's only one thing that I want to talk about just before we wrap up this review, and that is the fully articulating screen this camera has. It's a god bless to have this screen on this camera, guys. So I'm on the LX100 right now, and you can see the screen here, how it goes all the way down, folds back, folds all the way out, flips around, flips up, folds down so that when it's closed it's protected, and finally flips all the way out and flips forward so that when I'm filming myself I have full view of what I look like. Stunning. Alright guys, and the final thing that I want to talk about before we wrap up this review is that this isn't the first camera that I own. I've owned a couple of cameras before this. This is the first major camera that I own, but this wasn't my first choice. I was tossing and turning between the G85 and Canon 760D. I ended up purchasing the Canon 760D and I did not like it at all. I found it too big, too bulky. The video quality was so much softer than this camera. It felt like it was always out of focus, and you only got it in focus when you zoomed in, which defeated the purpose of having a wide angle lens. Whereas this camera, I just simply love the way it focuses and the way everything works in it. Should you buy this camera, guys? Yes. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and tell me what you think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next one.